Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you guys so much for joining me here and welcome to my table. If you're new here, hello, my name is Zachary. It's nice to meet you. And if you're returning, it's good to see you guys again. Pull up a chair, my friends. I did save you a seat. So, my Sagittarius friends and friends of Sagittarius, thank you for joining me here. I am excited to get into your message, so let's do it. I'm feeling like we're starting here with the Urban Crow Oracle, so that's where we're going to start. I'm actually feeling two here and one from the Starseed Oracle. So, Spirit, what do we have going on here for Sagittarius at this time? Can we get a theme to this message? And this is a general message, you guys, so please keep that in mind. You are very intelligent, so please use your head, heart, and intuition to decipher if this message is for you. And if it's not, please leave it behind, okay? No need to force something that doesn't fit. Oh, this one here. Ooh, waterproof. Okay. One more here, please. Spirit. This one here. Mischief. Sagittarius and mischief? What? Okay. So I'm going to shuffle this and we'll get into this here too with waterproof and mischief. So waterproof to start. We'll pull this here in a second. Well, waterproof here to start. I do feel like there is an encouragement to not let emotional experiences dampen your fire right now, to make yourself waterproof. With a little bit of mischief too. I like that. With mischief coming through as well. Mischief. What I'm seeing is using your fire element here to evaporate any sort of water before it's able to take you down in some way. This isn't ignoring or avoiding emotional experiences, okay? What I'm getting is actually lighting this fire in a different way through something like mischief. Mischief does not have to be something where somebody's getting hurt. What I see is like harmless fun, right? Like goosing your partner's butt or something like that. Just innocent fun. But what this is doing is allowing your inner child to come awake, to playtime here, and allowing your inner child to join whatever's going on for you guys at this time. It is giving you an extra boost in your own element. Ooh, okay, I love that. It feels like there are emotions that are coming up at this time that are a bit difficult to deal with, maybe, yes. All right, let's grab one of these Starseed oracles here as well, please, for Sagittarius. Additional messages. And I did hit 30,000. Channel hit 30,000, you guys. Kind of plowed right past it. I did say that we would be doing another drawing for readings. Free readings, okay. I am going to give away 2 readings here. So I'll have a link here in the description of this video. Also pinned comment, to take you to a landing page where you can put your email address in to be entered for those readings. All right, it is free to enter. I'll be drawing at the end of February. I've got surgery coming up here at the end of the month, so I'll need to put a pause on some things, but it's going to be going through the end of February. You will be added to my email list, mailing list as well, in entering that contest. So just full disclosure on that, you guys. I don't email much, just with important news. If you don't want to stay a part of that email list, that's up to you, okay? But this is what we're doing. So thank you guys for being a part of this journey. I love you too much. All right, additional messages for Sagittarius. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. Ooh, interesting, okay. So I'm being drawn back to waterproof here as this activation is happening here. It feels like activation, okay, initiation. This has been coming through a lot for a lot of different people. What's actually standing out to me here with activation is more like how we would use the word triggered, activated. Activating, being activated is a less triggering word to describe the same thing. It feels like something's going on right now that's activating something that is emotional. It's triggering something that's emotional for you guys. With waterproof coming in, there's a request to not let this take you down. And this isn't about ignoring it. It's about playing through it with mischief, okay? All right, let's get further into your message here with the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle deck. Can we talk about Sagittarius' path right now? Get some information on their path. On their path. And huge shout out to channel members, you guys. If you're interested in channel membership, there's a join button next to the subscribe button after you hit subscribe. Ooh, do you want all of them? Just the top? Okay. Right? Right, okay. Is that... I don't know how these are getting flipped around here. I don't read reversals on the animal cards, but they're getting flipped around. So Crow comes through for your path. This is magical sight. And I mean, we pulled the Crow Oracle here too. This is magical sight. It's seeing something beyond what you're used to seeing. So with this activation coming through the light body crystal grid, I do feel like there is an assimilation of multiple components of your experience right now, not just the physical experience. 609 on the timer, 611 as well. That's my number for being on the right track, you guys. So whatever's going on for you right now, this is where you need to be, okay? In order to see what it is that the crow sees, this magical sight, you have to be ready for that. Which makes sense why waterproof is coming through. Okay. It's hard to see through all these tears, right? There's nothing wrong with crying. I'm not saying that at all. It's this action of letting our emotions like cripple us, take us down in some way. We're working with our emotions, not letting it detract from our experience, okay? What is the block for Sagittarius on their path right now? What is blocking their progress? And if you're looking for personal readings, I do have that available, you guys. There's a link to my website in the description of this video. So the Firefly, again, coming out in reverse. All right. I don't read reversals, but I do at the same time. I don't shuffle them reverse, but if they come through in reverse, there's a message to this. So as far as the energy that's blocking you guys right now, we're looking at the Firefly. This is an activation in and of itself. It's a potent, creative, inspiration kind of energy. There's an insight or illumination that's coming forward for you guys. There's access to potent creative energy. But being in reverse here, what I feel is that this was missed, or you feel like it was missed. Ooh. Like you've missed your chance on something. Okay, okay. I feel like... Do we want one more on Firefly here for Sagittarius, please? The peacock. Oh my gosh, you guys. Lamb here at the bottom too. So there is a message that's been coming through for quite some time. The call is coming from inside the house. There's a message that's been coming through for quite some time. It's a very quiet message, but it will repeat itself until you hear the message. Okay, peacock. Clarifying the Firefly. So you feel like something's been missed. You've missed your chance on something. The peacock is an energy of digesting any energy. It is being able to digest emotions. So as we're talking about, here we are. There's something emotional that's coming up. Maybe this is something that you've been avoiding for some time. I know there's been a lot of Sagittarius readings that have talked about being honest with something, coming into a state of sobriety even so that you can function. And this isn't for everybody, but ultimately I'm getting, you feel like you've missed the boat on something because you weren't able to process through an emotional experience. Oof, okay. Let's get into tarot here. 9:16 on the timer as well. Where do you want me to start? Light seers? Okay, I do like light seers. So for Sagittarius at this time, what messages do we have? For Sagittarius, Magician here at the split to start. You do have everything that you need. You have all of the potential that's here. Potential has not been wasted, is what I'm getting. Especially as we're looking at that Firefly. Whatever it is that you feel like you missed, that energy, okay, that energy went somewhere else, sure. It did go somewhere else. That creative inspiration went somewhere else. You don't have just one opportunity as far as like a flash of inspiration in your life. if you're open to it, you can be constantly accessing that flow. And that's what I'm getting from this here. Something emotionally does need to flow, but you're being asked to approach it in a lighthearted way. Yeah, totally. Because this is heavy. It's already heavy enough. Totally. Okay. 10 of Swords here at the split. Yeah, you guys have gotten that a lot too. It's heavy. It was a very painful ending, all right? Painful loss. Okay, what do we have for Sagittarius? King of Wands here at the bottom, this being your hope. Hopes and dreams. So you are hoping for maybe an opportunity here to do something again, to be a leader, to lead in some way. I feel like there is this experience, these emotions, whatever this emotion is surrounding something, this is coming up and it's making it difficult for you to see clearly just how much of a leader you are or can be. Imposter syndrome is kind of something that's coming through here. You're hoping to work through that. I'd feel doubt, like there is a big amount of doubt surrounding your ability to walk through the fire. Do I even have protection from fire? Well, yeah, and as we're talking about your element being magnified here, you do, but this is a part back to light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. It feels like this is a component of yourselves that you haven't accessed for quite some time. Maybe even since you were a little kid, and that's why that energy is coming through, okay? Let your kid bring it up. Yeah. Okay, let's do the Crow Tarot here for your second deck. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Please like, share, comment, subscribe as well, you guys, if this message is resonating with you. The algorithm loves that, and I love you for your support. So thank you. I appreciate it. 10 of Pentacles was at the splits, now at the bottom here. Moving towards your legacy or destiny. 3 of Swords here at the split is standing out as well. There's definitely some heartbreak, stormy emotions with that 10 of Swords too. That there's been this struggle here. It's time to let this come up, you guys. If you are feeling like there are opportunities that you're missing, like with the Firefly here, let this message ring true. There will be this process of continuing to miss opportunities until you allow something to be digested and processed through. Okay? All right, let's look a little bit further into this for Sagittarius. Yes, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, your fear aversion. You have death. Yeah, so death is an energy of transformation. And I just got done doing a collective reading here. I'm trying to catch up on readings. I've got surgery here on the 1st of January. And I'll be out for a couple weeks. So, yes, death was a component that really came through this collective message. I encourage you guys to take a look at that as well. I'll try to remember to connect it at the end of this video so you can take a look at it. So the fear aversion here right now is change, is transformation. Whatever this emotional experience is, it's connected to something changing. Times, they are changing. Whatever this change is, yeah, Peacock, there's a refusal here. Oh my gosh, we'll get into this a little bit further, but there's a refusal to be your magical self, whatever that means. And I don't feel like it's as simple as like, I don't want to be that. There's definitely an effect, like the child is coming through. There's definitely an effect from childhood, from family. You know, maybe you were told a component of yourself is not okay, etc., etc. And you've been struggling to digest that emotional experience up until now. Okay. I'm going to get all these cards laid out and then we'll get started on your reading. Okay, let's get into it. So general energy surrounding you guys, Sagittarius, at this time. Ace of Swords to start. Okay, yeah. So as we're talking about a difficulty with emotions here too, feels like there's a little bit of a struggle in the mind and in the heart. Ace of Swords, we're talking about truth. In this imagery in particular, they're spiraling down to the center of their logical process. They're dealing with something difficult, logic-wise. getting to the bottom of something. I feel like the thoughts here are taking over. Like there's such an intellectualization over the emotional experience, and this has been used as a way to avoid maybe even looking at these emotions. But what's coming up right now, or what you're finding, is that there is no passage through mentally what must be proceeded through in the heart. You're facing the facts even as far as that goes. Okay. What else here for Sagittarius? 1555 on the timer. 555, major change. 4 of Cups. Okay. I can see this too. So 4 of Cups here. There is this offer here, this cup. So you've got these cups here. These are things that you have already. They're great, maybe not great, whatever. You don't care at this point. You don't care even about the divine offer that's coming through because you're wrapped up in a complex process of thought. This could be pessimism, negativity, boredom even, a hyperfixation on one thing or working to avoid another. Missing out on everything because of these states. So I do, you guys, I do get this message pretty strongly here that this needs to change. If there is that concern with the Firefly of missing out on your magic, which there should be, there should be, you deserve to be here and be your badass magical self, Sagittarius. We need that, okay? We need you to be your magical self. So there is an offer that's coming forward here, and this is kind of where I'm getting this with the Firefly. You feel like you missed something, but this offer is continuing to come through. Lucky you. Lucky you, Sagittarius. That the divine is so gracious, right? Is so graceful. I feel like, what else here on the 4 of Cups do we need to know for Sagittarius? 5 of Pentacles, yeah. You guys are really being asked to pull your head out. Pull out of a rut here, okay? Or pull up, even just a little bit. When we're talking about mental health or brain health, really, depression, anxiety, there are many things that we can struggle with that are real. And it's important to take care of ourselves because of that. If we don't, nobody else is, right? And there are a lot of things going on right now, too, that are crazy. You guys have the key, though, here. You always have to open this door to walk through into the life that you want. You're being asked not to pity yourself, okay? To not sit in a place of negativity, pessimism, boredom. You're being asked to look up. Look up, Saggy, okay? Let's look at your good stuff here right now. What's being highlighted is the good stuff for you. 7 of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting from 7 of Swords coming through here is actually diplomacy. It feels like there is a war that's waging in your mind right now. And heart. Only because there is this disconnect. But the mind is taking the brunt of this experience. So, God, universe, however you want to look at that, is taking note of your true intentions here. Your true intentions are to be your magical self, to process through this emotional experience. In order to do that, though, there are certain things that you need to be diplomatic about. There's little bits of experiences that you do need to pull from, but just enough to process through this. This is why waterproof is coming through, too. That makes sense. So we're not drowning in whatever's happened to us, but we do need to go back and process through it to take only what is needed here, okay? And there's assistance from spirit, from the divine, always, to get you through this. As long as your intention is pure, and it feels like it is, you guys. You just want to feel better. You want to be able to be authentic. I feel that. So 3 of Cups comes through here, too, in the good stuff. Love that, you guys. This is success and victory, connection with those that you love and that love you too. It's finding reasons to celebrate. So in approaching this mission, if you choose to accept it, there is victory and there are reasons to celebrate coming out of that situation. Anything else on the good stuff here for Sagittarius, please? For some of you, I feel like there might be some. That's interesting. Okay, hold up. I'm getting reconnaissance and reconnection. Reconnaissance and reconnection. Seven of Swords can also be a sneaky theft, betrayal kind of energy. Not always a negative thing. We need to do things sometimes to make things work, right? As long as nobody's getting hurt, we're saving the greater good, etc., etc. Diplomacy is why I was coming to that. But reconnaissance and recovery too. Reconnaissance, recovery, reconnection. I feel like for some of you, there's some information. Okay, there's information that's coming forward here soon to allow for a reconnection or to heal something that's been hurt. Oh my God, you guys. I didn't even see that yet. Soulmate, the divine will provide you with love when you're ready. 2112 on the timer there too. A mirror. Ooh, interesting. So for some of you, whatever this emotional experience is, it feels like it's connected to a person, someone that you feel like you lost. And I feel like it's a relationship that ended, not necessarily a passing. I mean, death is, we've got death here too. It could have been a physical death or a metaphorical one. There's something to be learned here though. In the good stuff, this is what I'm seeing is like pulling yourself out of this quicksand. Okay, let's move forward. So what's in the dark here that you guys don't see or you don't expect? Yay! The star. Oh, yay! I love this, you guys. What you don't see here is a chance. Another chance. Firefly. Firefly coming back around. Your guiding light. Your inspiration. Okay? The inspiration, your inspiration, your ability to tap into creativity, it's been here, but Four of Cups is standing out again here. This behavior of being drugged down by your emotions that there is a refusal to process is clouding. It's creating this cloud cover here over your star, your guiding light, your renewed hope, your ability to connect with the divine. And this is a promise of fortune after difficulty as well. The tower comes down and then the star comes through. We experience towers, things are taken out of our lives, or we take things out of our lives too. It feels like it was a relationship for some of you. But there's still more life to be lived, and that's what you're not seeing here in the dark. I love that. Five of Cups here too. Okay. Yes, this message is very congruent. What you're not seeing here at this time in the dark with the Five of Cups is being stuck on disappointment. So this crow is watching these three cups here spill and pining for what has been lost and not recognizing that behind them there are two cups that still exist, which Two of Cups here, 23, 20, 32 on the timer too, nice mirror number. The Two of Cups here in the tarot is connection. This feels like a relationship that something happened, okay, for a lot of you. If this individual were to just turn around, they would see that there's still hope. There's still something to connect with, right? Whatever was lost, though, needed to be lost. And that's what I'm feeling like there's a difficulty in seeing right now is the necessity of that happening, whatever happened, the way that it did. All is not lost, though. You still have much to experience, okay? Anything else here in the dark for Sagittarius? Deception. Deception. Disgrace. Yes, so false illusion, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. That's totally the Five of Cups here. So this is being illuminated twice here. This is very important to break through this illusion. That Five of Pentacles here too. There's a lot of head being hung low here. Eyes closed. It's time to, all right, look up and participate in your life again. We need you. Okay? All right. Your difficulty at this time. So what is it that you're having a hard time with? Yeah, God, you guys, yes. Nine of Swords. Along with the deception. So this has become a bit of a spiral. Like what I'm getting is whatever happened, whether this was the person, an event, whatever's taken away that's caused this feeling of loss. there is a spinning on this that's happened over time, okay? Every time we access a memory, we tweak it too. We also enforce that and reinforce that neural pathway, so it's a lot easier to access. So there's something about memories here that are coming up, this refusal to process emotions. Yeah, Nine of Swords. We're losing sleep over this. There's anxiety. We're being asked to face this head on, to face it head on. The white crow up here facing the black crows. Another head hung low. You're being asked to see something, you guys. And Queen of Wands as your difficulty. Confidence, authenticity, being your magical self. Being your magical self. Yo, badass magical self, Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands does not give a flying fuck. She is who she is. And there are no apologies to be given for that, ever. It's genderless, of course, but the difficulty here is stepping into that. You get to be here. You get to take up space. You are enough. And you get to be exactly who you are. No matter what anybody said. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card here from the Medicine Heart Oracle, and then I am going to go into an extended reading. You guys, go into this a bit deeper here. If you want to join me there will be links in the description of the video. So what do we have here? Last message for Sagittarius. Ashura of the Northeast. Oh, yay. I like this card. All right, I'll read this to you here. Zebra medicine wisdom stimulates the inner energy needed to make significant progress on your path. You will go far as you temper the process with instinctual wisdom to pace yourself through the journey. Enlightened allies in the spiritual dimensions completely support your soul's most ambitious intentions. You will overcome opposition, integrate all necessary elements, and rally meaningful support as you trust in the power of your purpose. I love this, you guys. What really stands out to me here is integrating all necessary elements. There are parts of your experience, like we talked about in the beginning, that are coming through to be integrated. It's integration time. You had that here as well, transmission activation with the light body. You got this, Sagittarius. You can do this, okay? I love you guys so much, and I hope this message is helpful. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Be well.